Welcome back to Algorithm and Blues, the only podcast for hipster mathematicians.
Brian, that's the wrong podcast.
Welcome back to the Final Word. I'm Brian Mayer.
And I'm Steve Beach. Hello.
We traded roles there.
Yes, we did.
I didn't like it.
Okay, let's try it again. Welcome back to the Final Word. As always, I'm Steve Beach.
And I'm Brian Mayer. Hello.
Yeah, see, you got two versions.
That felt much more natural.
Yeah. You got two different versions. You can pick whichever one you want.
Yep, I picked both.
Okay, right. So I wanted to talk about something. We've gotten some feedback from people that have suggested records. Oh. Remember, I've told you about that?
People actually want us to keep going?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it? But I told you about one. We had, one was from my brother, and then another one was from a mutual friend that suggested a record that he found at Goodwill, which I thought was pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
So people are listening and want us to continue. I'm not sure why either exists, but that's okay.
You know, like the internet's a big place. I think there's room for us, even if there's like two people listening.
We're just sitting.
Happy to have.
We're just sitting in our corner with coloring books and crayons.
Yeah,
doing a little podcast. What are those kids doing? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we are on side 2 of A Day in the Life of a Dinosaur.
Yes, and Steve, I feel like we should just tell people right up front, this is going to be a quicker than usual because there were so many songs, too many songs on this record.
I agree.
And we will not subject you as listeners to that. And also, we just couldn't think of enough funny jokes.
No, because, the songs are pretty complicated.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're trying to fit words into, trying to make rhymes into short verses, and it just doesn't work.
Right. Yeah, that's
you get all these different names of dinosaurs that they're trying to put into.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they're also just trying to pack in plot via music, and this is not a musical. It does not work. It should not have happened.
No.
But they did it anyway. But we are not going to force that upon you.
Right. With that,
Steve, let's drop the needle and get this going. Okay, when we last left our dinosaur, Steve, he was slowly dying.
Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, help! We're sinking in the swamp.
Oh, he still
Hurry!
is.
Yep, resumed.
Okay.
That must be Rampharinkus.
Rapparinkus?
Ratty,
DJ
swing your
Rapparinkus?
neck around mine. Ramp, you hold my tail up in the air. Dippy, get that little creature off my back and get a hold of my middle.
Ooh,
Now,
wait, what?
What kind of perverted
open that
medieval
mouth.
torture is this dinosaur into?
I wasn't going to say anything, but his favorite actor is David Carradine.
It's not working. I'm sinking deeper. Push!
Deeper into my own despair.
I'm only 60 tons. You should be able to move
Push
me.
him out, shove him out, way out.
He's not pregnant, man.
Oh, sorry. Thought he was giving birth to another dinosaur.
I've got an idea that will work at last. Let's hurry along, for we have to move fast.
Glad he rhymed it with
Quick,
fast.
pull down that tree. Strip off the branches and bring it back to me. Okay, on the double.
Hey,
See
I'm
that
still
boulder
slowly
there?
dying
Roll it
over
down the
here.
hill and bring it over here.
Help!
What are you guys doing? The mud's way past my knee. This is no time for games.
Or rhymes.
Got to save me.
No,
Now,
he's rhyming
Bracky, wrap
too.
your neck
I know.
around that tree and place it on the boulder very carefully. Now at Bracky's middle, slide the tree trunk under. Every time you fellas move, it sounds like thunder. Ready?
Why would they
Just
rhyme
like a
those?
seesaw.
I don't know.
Push down on one side. Brace yourself, Bronte. You're going for a ride.
What?
Okay, fellows, lower the boom.
Wait, what?
Lower the
Here he
boom.
goes.
Isn't that a
Watch
Kevin
him
James
run.
movie?
Ba 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 boom.
And that is an
Run to
I Love
side,
Lucy
hooray.
reference.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Babaloo.
Hip, hip, hooray.
And now Bronte has broken
That
bones.
was a close call. I sure hope none of you ever get stuck. But if you do, you know without a doubt that I'd pull you out. My good friends.
I'd pull something out, I tell you.
Thank you all. Oh, I know.
Maybe you could send a nice
My
fruit basket
friend
as a
here,
thank you.
My little friend here wants to see how you future fossils live now. So why don't you all go home and prepare your little place so my friend can see.
To die.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
And then you can say hello to my little friend.
Very special thanks to you. But I better watch out. These swamps will be the death of me someday.
That's prophetic.
Brontosaurus,
I
you
meant to
don't
ask
know
you,
how
Bronte,
to
why didn't we
smooth
take the
those words out.
highway?
We have an idea. That's the way you became extinct.
There was a walking path over
There
there.
you go again.
Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to remind you.
That's all right. After
You're gonna
all,
die soon.
you did save my life.
Yeah, because humans don't die,
Real
thankfully.
friend.
Right.
And you know, it's a puzzle how you, a little peewee, could manage to rescue a giant like me.
Frankly, it's quite easy to explain. All
Oh,
I
is
had
it,
to
you
do
smug little...
was use my brain. You may weigh 50 tons or more and be as big as a tree. But though your body's huge, your brain
There you go singing
is
again.
as small as a pea.
That was rude.
Yeah.
And it's not smart to be dumb.
It's not smart to be dumb?
It's not
No.
smart to be dumb.
It's also not smart to hang around people who are dumb.
Oh, Steve, that reminds me, I gotta get out of here.
Hey!
It's not considered smart to be dumb.
If only I could borrow a few brains from you.
Is there anywhere else where this
There's
song would
just
be
no telling
appropriate,
what
Steve?
I
No.
would do.
Maybe like for the National Education
A million
Association.
years from now, I would still be alive.
Just imagining
But I
people with
study
PhDs
all
walking
the
out to this
books
song.
on how to
Yeah, they're walking out of the
survive.
gym from
I'd
graduating.
even
Yeah.
start a
Dun,
dinosaur
dun, dun.
school. And everyone would have to attend. We'd study,
That
and
wasn't
we'd
funny at all.
study till
You know,
our
I do feel
brains
bad for
would
Phil
numb.
Foster having to sing while doing this
There's
ridiculous
just no
voice.
telling
Yeah.
where it would end. It's not
Sounds like
smart
he's
to
gargling
be
glass.
dumb. It's not smart to be dumb.
Wasn't the song on the soundtrack for The Ringer?
Ooh, that's a cut, man. I like that.
It's not
Considered smart to be dumb.
Anyway, that is considered smart to be dumb. It's the 21st century.
Yes. Politics.
Anti-intellectualism for the win!
After you discover electricity in your air-conditioned
Wait,
room,
the dinosaur discovered electricity? Did he just say that?
there's
Maybe.
one thing that this rescue has,
He's messed it
Benjamin
all up.
Franklin-saurus.
and I'm sure that you don't
He's created the butterfly effect. Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
You've got
Can't even
to
say it.
use your
And
brain
yeah, I caught that.
more than your brawn.
It's the
Wow.
I read Asimov.
It's not smart to be dumb. It's not
I'm really glad that we're cutting some of the other songs shorter, buddy.
Yeah.
Back
I like Dum Dum
where
Suckers,
you
though.
come
Yeah.
from.
I guess if that's what the message you want to take from this song.
Hey, it's about the only thing you can glean from this.
Yeah.
Oh, is it over? Yukon Cornelius! Hey! It's the Bumble!
Oh no, Yukon!
Hide behind this
Quick,
tree.
get away from him.
He'll swallow you in
Bumbles
one
bounce!
Run, Brody, run! He's right on your tail.
Where's Rudolph?
No, right, Megalosaurus, you meat-eating bully. I'll squash you to a pulp.
Watch it, Brody. He's reaching for your neck. Smack him with your
I
tail.
like it when
Smack
he
him with
has
your
my
tail.
neck. Everything else, not so much.
You sicko.
Hooray! You got him! Look out! There's another one behind you.
Smack him
Roll
too.
over on him.
Smack them all.
Now you've
Give them
got
all
him.
a good
Push him
smacking.
into the water.
Castle Anthrax.
Hey, you won.
We all deserve it.
Poor Brody. You're hurt. Let me help you.
It's nothing but a scratch.
A scratch.
Those
Your arm's
miserable
off.
Allosaurus
It's not.
sisters, They make
Well,
me
what's
so
that over
mad that they turn me into a killer.
But why didn't you run into the swamps?
I was running.
they're
I'm
afraid
just
of
very
water.
slow.
And leave you behind to be eaten.
That was my
You're
plan.
a wonderful guy, Brody. A real pal.
Oh, it was really nothing.
But Brody, why are you shivering? Are you cold?
Well,
Have you ever heard of
now
withdrawal
that it's
symptoms?
over, I'm afraid
I got the
got
DT
shivers.
something fierce.
I'm really a peaceful guy, and I just hate to fight. You'd never know by looking at me.
Don't look at me.
You can't tell a book by its cover.
But you can by the first couple of chapters.
With my leathery hide and huge size,
Oh my gosh.
you might think I'm fierce and very strong.
Steve.
But
3,
inside I'm
2,
just
1.
a soft.
And you once said your life was a bore.
But I said it isn't a treat
Or a
either.
trick.
Lately it's been one
Halloween
crisis
coming up.
after
Yep,
another.
I like it. That's a good reference.
When you reach my age, a fella likes to find a quiet place somewhere to retire. Just sleep.
Sounds
and
like a lot of
eat
guys in the
and
Midwest.
Relax.
I know
That
just the place
basically
for you.
is the Midwest.
A zoo.
What's a zoo?
Just go here and then just
A
kind of
zoo is a
quietly
place where
disappear.
animals
Right.
stay. Nice and quiet.
Well,
No problems.
oh boy.
And all they do is eat and sleep.
It's called
sounds
Minnesota.
great. Could you take me back to a zoo?
Gee, Bronny, that would be great.
You won't be allowed to act like a dinosaur.
Right.
Or else they'll get rid of you.
There's just no room in my earth.
Oh my gosh. Can't we just say things instead of singing
There's
them?
just
I
no
know.
room for
You know, they did talk about zoos just being a place where all they do is eat and sleep.
Right.
He doesn't mention it's because we don't let them do anything else.
Right.
Like a koala,
We make them
koala,
just
or a
stay there for our amusement.
We don't let tigers hunt
a
animals.
woodchuck, or even a shrew,
Ah.
or like a mouse, make a house out of a shoe. If you were a seal, a squirrel, or
Totally
a
take you
seal,
back,
a lion,
but
or
you're
a
too
whale,
fat.
You would have been
I
able
like it.
to find a wild jungle, a mountain, or zoo, where you could run and play the way they
Maybe
do.
you would say,
If you were a
really
whale, you could
funky,
live in
but
the
I
sea.
can't
If a
take you,
cat
'cause
or
you're
a
too
dog, you could
chunky.
live with me. If you were a monkey, you'd swing from a
Fatty,
tree.
fatty
But for a
dinosaur,
huge,
that's
immense,
you.
Gigantic, colossal, stupendous, a really big
This record
dinosaur.
is stupid,
That's
dumb,
an impossibility.
ignorant, imbecile,
Right.
mindless, foolish.
There's just no room on my earth anymore.
But we have room for 50,000 seat stadiums and large skyscrapers.
How
many verses of this song, Steve?
Why couldn't you be a porcupine?
16th verse,
or
same
a
as the first.
little pig, a cheetah, a chinchilla, a little chipmunk, or a goat, or a cow, or a smelly old skunk. Lucky elephant and rhinoceros too. We've even found space to make a place for you.
Just
and for
kidding.
the camel, the
You're
coyote,
gonna
and the
die,
caribou,
and then we'll
the
put you
giraffe,
in a
the
fuel
gorilla,
tank, guy.
and even the gnu. From the alligator to the kinkajou, there's room for every animal except for you, 'cause you're a huge, immense, gigantic, colossal, stupendous, a really
Great resource
big,
for gas.
big dinosaur. And that's an impossibility, Bronny.
So suck it.
There's just no room on my earth anymore. There's just no room for a dinosaur.
For you.
Say, maybe I could go on a diet.
Did you ever try?
Maybe you could try the
I never
paleo
found
diet.
one that could tell me how to lose 20,000 pounds of fat.
Dieting won't help you, Bronny. It's obvious that anyone who is 15 feet tall, 60 feet long, and weighs over 50 tons
Could feed an
has a
entire
gland
village.
problem.
Right.
There you go again. Why can't you say
A gland
things simply?
problem.
Or today we call it a
enough of
thyroid
this
problem.
fancy talk. I'm getting hungry. How about 16 tons of food?
That's a great
Sure,
idea.
let's just call Sam's Club.
Right. You have Costco, right?
Wait a second. Listen. What's that noise?
Do a little dance.
Control center
Make a
to
little
Terranot.
love.
Control
Get
center to
down to
Terranot. Come in, please. Do you read me?
Ground
That's my
control
time machine control
to
station.
Major
I'd
Tom.
better answer them. Terranot to control center. Terranot to control center. I read you loud and clear.
Did you kill the
To our
dinosaur?
calculations, you
It's
must
nay
depart
on
at
the
0800
ill
hours.
of the dinosaur
Roger. We'll
day.
begin preparations. Roger and out. Looks like I'm going to have to leave, Bronny.
Just when we were about to eat.
And sing another
This day
song.
continues the way it has. I'll die of starvation.
Who? You?
Yeah, I didn't
No,
take
just eat the
diet
other
pill.
dinosaurs.
Listen, I want to ask you something. Do you
Do I
really
look
think
fat
that
in
we're
this
going
dress?
to become extinct because of the swamps?
Well, you know, Bronny, none of our scientists really know for sure.
Because they're
One
idiots.
theory is that you dinosaurs became careless about where you left your eggs. And a mammal who liked the yolk went around
Came
eating
around
them.
and opened up a diner.
Are they blaming the
maybe you'll
dinosaurs
agree
for
with this
personal
one.
responsibility?
Some scientists
Yes,
say
it's
that
their
the
own
glands
fault.
that made giants of you
Everybody has to
might
take
have
personal
also
responsibility
created
for their own
a
actions,
disturbance
Brian.
Yeah.
within you, like some disease that caused you all to die.
Oh,
But
it was
I've never
evolution
been
that
sick
killed the
a day in
dinosaurs.
my life.
Evolution caused them to
I
get big,
can't even remember the last time
and then
I
they
had
were
a
just
cold.
like, "No, we're chunky
Well,
now." So
Never
whatever
mind,
the
that was a
reason
mistake. My
one
bad.
thing we
Yep.
know for sure, there was some kind of a change that you dinosaurs couldn't adapt to.
Well,
It
I'd like to
rhymes
make
with
a change
disasteroid.
Right now.
What's that, Bronny?
I'd like to change the plans for my future, if you don't mind.
That's why I'm
If it
meeting
were
with
up
my
to me,
financial
Bronny,
advisor.
You know I'd take you back to the 20th century Earth gladly. I'm sorry it's such an impossibility.
You know, Steve, there were other extinction theories. There was gentrification, mammal versus dino showdown, political upheaval,
Oh.
and military coup.
I won't be seeing
Possible options.
you
Yep.
anymore.
By the way, did we talk about the mosquito that he saw that took some dinosaur blood
Oh,
and got trapped
yeah.
in amber?
Yeah,
For a
So,
yep.
wonderful day.
You know, Michael Crichton listened to this when he was young.
he did. That's what I heard. This was the inspiration for Jurassic Park.
I'll say
You know
so
what?
long to
I'll take that. If this is what had to come before in order for us to get Jurassic Park, I accept.
Right.
And I'll tell Stegosaurus
If, however, you're lying to me,
send
Steve.
you a copy
Well, it
of
says, based on a true story.
Dinosaurs Who's Who. That's the book with all our names in it, like Protoceratops.
Wait, they're dumb, but they have a book.
What is it?
Yeah,
with all the dinosaur names.
That was Gutenbergosaurus.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Well,
Syphilis.
We're gonna be extinct.
Oh, he
well,
invented
I gotta get
penicillin
ready
Yes.
for
out of
Bronny.
necessity.
Yes.
We gotta leave. Well, then we better
Dear
finish this
diary.
song.
He used to eat 16 tons of moldy
El
fruit.
iguanodon and the ichthyosaurs. How sorry you were that. Somehow
So, Steve,
you
are we cutting this song
never
too, or-
found the
Yes.
time
Okay.
to sit down
In
and
1,
have a
2,
chat.
3.
Bye, little creature. I'm
I'll miss
really
eating
going
you.
to miss you.
Bronte, why are you talking to
You
down
too,
there?
Bronny.
And don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Bye, buddy. I'll see you too.
Houston, we have liftoff.
Things have officially gotten funky.
Boys and girls, the Pteronaut is on the last lap of the most incredible journey of our time. We're proud to have been able to bring this
And now
milestone
he's
in
going to
scientific
burn up
achievement
through the ozone.
directly to you live, as it
Because we
happens.
set him in a trash can.
And to our brave Pteronaut, welcome back to the 20th century.
And eat more Ovaltine. Oh, wait, it's drink more Ovaltine. Oh,
Yeah.
nobody has it anymore anyway. This was a rough one, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
So usually we talk about something that we have learned from this, but I'm not sure what there was here. What do you have?
The only thing I can think of is that the real reason dinosaurs are extinct is because there just wasn't any room anymore.
Yeah, but that's not true. But you know,
It's kind of like, the reasons why people have yard sales because they don't have any room for stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So they have to get rid of it.
I know. But then they just move to a bigger house, and the process begins anew.
Right, I know. We're just like goldfish.
But you know, like Steve, I was thinking if dinosaurs were around right now, like we'd have to have like an adoption agency for them. I mean, just like like you go to the like go to the shelter to pick up a stray dog. stray
Stegosauruses
cat.
are half price.
Yeah, yeah, like you have to get a U-Haul to like take them back, and they're like
Brontosauruses are 2 for 1.
right. And they're just like, fitting on a city plot. And it's just like literally every single inch of that is the dinosaur.
Right. I just bought a plot of land, 10 acres. Stegosaurus should fit perfectly.
Right. So, but they don't even bother with the U-Haul for the Allosauruses or the T-Rexes, They just say you dead. So, they don't even have paperwork for them. They're just like, hey, just go on in there and pet them. See if you like them. If you like them, come back out.
Do I need to sign any papers? No, you're good. No, we'll
just
deal
leave
with
us
that
your
later.
wallet, leave us your car keys, and then go on in there.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Oh, that's awesome.
That'd be a funnier record to listen to than what we just did.
Adopt a Dinosaur.
Yep.
What happens?
All right. Well, Steve, this was a good one, but we have some really interesting ones that are coming up. We have some genuinely neat records.
We do. Yeah. Brian and I have been starting going to these vinyl road shows where people bring in their collections, and I thought I collected a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. These people have boxes upon boxes upon boxes.
But we found some really neat ones, and we're excited to be able to share those in the future, but we've got to figure out the order of how those are going to look.
Yeah. I just want to bring up one that isn't necessarily the next one, but the Elephant's Child.
Yes. A story by Rudyard Kipling,
Yes.
the man who wrote Rikki Tikki Tavi and the Jungle Book.
In the Jungle Book.
But Steve, who is the one who reads this story?
Yeah, narrated by Jack Nicholson. And then the music is by Bobby McFerrin. If you're not familiar with who he is, if you remember the song Don't Worry, Be Happy.
That's Bobby McFerrin.
Don't worry, be happy now.
And I don't know about you, Steve, but when I heard Jack Nicholson, if you try to think of a music artist corollary, it has to be Bobby McFerrin.
Of course. Jack Nicholson.
You know,
Somebody who's scary.
yeah, who just
What's wrong with the elephant child?
right, who brings menace to every syllable that he utters.
Right.
And then you have Bobby McFerrin, the man who is most famous for being chill.
Right.
His Don't Worry, Be Happy. That's the name of his hit. And they were like,
and then you got Jack Nicholson. Why so happy?
yeah. Just yeah, it's a
weird combo.
It's a very interesting juxtaposition, but we're going to have to figure out a way to make that work.
Yeah, but we found some other ones that were really good. Thank you all also for listening, continuing to listen, and as I mentioned earlier, we've had some people that suggest some records. If you have one, either you have and we can find it online, or one you saw online, feel free to send it to us. Mm-hmm. You can always send that to vinylword22@gmail.com.
I was going to ask you if you were going to say the email. Well done, sir.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. It's been a pleasure to do this, and as always, not all records should be collected.
Amen.
Thank you.